All right, guys, this week's recipe of the week is being sponsored by our friends over at Courtney's Restaurant and Catering. You guys can find them at 4066B North Mount Juliet Road in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, or give Tom and the crew a call for all your delivery or catering needs at 615-754-7548. And remember, if you see me in there at lunchtime, be sure to say hello. You could have caught me in there today, couldn't they, Tom?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Brandon. Man, it's good to have you back down here, buddy.
Man, it's good to be here. Okay,
since we've been able to do the recipe of the week. And if you guys had smell-o-vision, you'd know that it smells mighty good in here tonight. What you got over there?
Man, kitchen manager tonight, Blake West, he fixed us up good. He really did. I said, man, throw something together, man. Make it happen.
Yeah.
And one of our favorite things to do, what we pride ourselves in every Wednesday is that we call it Pork Chop Day. We take fresh pork loins and cut them down, and we cut about 10, 12 ounces right off the loin, smash it. And these chops come out large, man. They're huge. They're like this big.
Like dinner plate.
There you go, just like that. See that right there? Yeah, they're boneless and they are good. Very, very good. But what Blake did was he put a little bit of a twist on a little bit of spice, and he has his own seasoning power, I say. But what we did was we cater like this, and what you could do is order a catering like this and feed eight. You got 8 people right there. It's very economical. We're very proud of our catering we do at Courtney's, and you can order online now too, by the way, at tjcourtneys.com. So please make sure you check that out. But as far as the recipe goes, again, back to the pork loin, we smash them down. You can probably get them at Kroger, my favorite place to go. When I'm shopping for the house, cut them down. They're already cut at Kroger. Get them home. And I take a mallet. You can take a hammer at home, whatever you want to do. Just make sure you sanitize it, of course. Smash them down, hammer them down into a little thin patty about like that. And then what I'll do is I'll take buttermilk and I'll take egg wash. And the egg wash is scrambled egg, and I'll mix it with a little bit of lemon and mix them up. Drop them in a little bit of flour dredge. Put them in the egg wash. Take them back out in flour. Then I'll preheat a saute pan up to about 350. 350, what am I saying? It sounds like an oven. A saute pan up to about medium, if you're an electric oven. Otherwise, medium flame and a gas. Yeah. And get some olive oil. Use that and saute them. Brown them on each side. It doesn't take long at all. Pork you can cook to about 150. Make it really good. Overcooking pork makes them real tough, of course. Yeah, take them out, and I use. We make our own chili sauce at Courtney's, but you can use anything, balsamic glaze, whatever you want, and then just put a little bit on top, and that's about it. It's a simple meal to make. You can't go wrong with these things, man. Pork chops are awesome, and we just sell out of 40, 50 pounds of that stuff on a Wednesday, but we're grateful for it. I think Blake did an outstanding job, and this is the way we prepare it. We put a little thin layer of mashed potatoes on the bottom, a little bit of cheese on top of that, and crisp it up a little bit, put the pork chops on top, and there you go with our chili sauce on the top of that. So it's
I think you guys have mashed potatoes about every day, don't you?
Oh, we do. Homemade, too.
All kind
they
of
get
sides.
peeled with peelings and without peelings. So it all depends on what you want. We got smashed and mashed. There you go.
Right. Loaded
potatoes, unloaded. We got rosemary new potatoes. We like them. Those new potatoes are good stuff.
You can go in there and order about 9 different sides, I believe, just about every day.
That's right. That's right.
Just always great, man. I enjoy coming in there so much and getting. Matter of fact, I've eaten those pork chops right there several times.
Yes, sir. You can't go wrong. Put them on a bun, man. They're good stuff.
Now, you guys are still doing pizzas. You got pizzas going.
Oh gosh.
So people forget they get in there, they think meat and 3. You guys have got such good, but they forget you got a pizza.
We do. TJ's is kicking, man. Hot chicken, pizza, we got it all, man, and we're proud of it. And we do deliver. We deliver all over Mount Juliet, East Hermitage, and West Lebanon. So give us a call, 615-754-7548, and or click again tjcourtneys.com. And our menu's posted right there, and we'd love to hear from you, definitely. We are catering, by the way.
That's right. The catering is kicked back up. I wanted to make sure we mentioned something, too. When I was walking in the restaurant today, just to the side of the door, you had a chalkboard up there.
Yep.
And it was talking on there about your senior special. So make sure to tell everybody about that.
Yeah, I got to tell you about that. We've been doing this now for over a year, and we're proud of it because we love our seniors. Every day from 2 to 5 p.m. we have a buy one, get one free special. So buy one, meeting 2, and get one free, equal to or lesser value. Let me rephrase that. From 2 to 5 p.m. So please come in and see us. It is the best value in town by far, and it is a full plate. It isn't something we skimp on. And we're just grateful for you, that generation.
Yeah.
We have a difficult time
If you
with
leave there hungry, you had a broke fork or something. Didn't
That's
you?
right. If you do leave there hungry, it's your own
It's your own
daggum fault.
That's
Make
right.
it right.
That's right. Well, Tom, man, thank you so much again for
Very
being back
welcome.
in here with us tonight.
Hey, man, thank you.
Looking forward to having you back in, a lot more regular now. And
Oh, yeah.
And we've been missing our recipes.
Man, no doubt.
Everybody says they've been missing them, but I promise you, nobody misses them any more than we do sitting in here.
Hey.
Because we get to sample these things, I don't get enough of them during the week. I make sure I sample them at the show, too. But we appreciate it very much.
Hey, it's great to be back, man. Hello, everybody. And man, God bless us all, man. This is awesome.
That's right.
No doubt.
Coming right along, buddy.
That's it, baby. Thank you.
Well, guys, I believe we're fixing to go on over to our last segment here in just a second. I think I've got just a little bit more time in this segment, so while we're working on that, Tracy, what would you hit on just a minute ago? Someone called and they asked about getting a crossbow and getting started in crossbows, and you hit on something pretty quick that I think we really need to kind of talk about for just a minute. These crossbows have come a long way. Okay, there are commercials out there that promote these crossbows to do certain things. You can shoot them 100 yards. You can do all that. You can. Okay,
That's
you can.
exactly right.
You can shoot a piece of paper at 100 yards with it in perfect conditions and all that, you can. But guys, please keep in mind, because so many people, it is a great way to get new people into archery, and I'm all for it. I'm not against them whatsoever. But you stated, remember, it's still archery equipment, and I cannot stress enough that people have got to keep in mind that it is still archery equipment.
Yeah.
I would say, and you may agree or disagree, I would say it's still, in a hunting world, would be a 40 to 50 yard range weapon.
I even think that's 50 yards for most people. Not necessarily people, but most conditions is pushing it. I sighted one in for a very disabled guy a few years ago, and it amazed me how, and this was a high-end crossbow, and it amazed me how long it took the arrow to get 60 yards. I think a deer, even a non-alerted deer just feeding, could probably took 2 steps.
Right. By the time they hear that, you got to think of the senses that these deer have anyway. A crossbow is not quiet when it goes off.
I've never heard a quiet one.
And they're shooting also what's called a bolt. It's not really an arrow, so it's not going to be near as long as like these arrows that Tracy has on his bow. It's a lot shorter, a bolt is, than an arrow is, and it just doesn't carry the same velocity, I guess you may say.
It's not as efficient.
It's not. So again, very accurate weapon and a great way to get new people into the woods, kids, folks that maybe can't get out and shoot a bow anymore. So nothing wrong with them at all. But be sure you keep that in mind. Keep them still 30 to 35 yards is really a perfect place to have them. That's the fun of archery anyway.
Exactly.
You want to get them in there close up to you. But great way to get out and get started and get in the woods with a crossbow. But just keep that in mind, guys. We're going to take another quick break, and we'll be right back here in just a minute with some more Southern Woods and Waters.